Hi guys, today we will be assembling the Rush Racing RR160 Cockpit. What you will need is just the normal ratchet set. This will have everything that you need inside of it. Just the ratchet with M8, M6s, extenders, just the basics. Alright, so for the first step of our cockpit assembly, we are going to start building the base platform first. So what you're going to need is your two main 1350 by 160 profiles, followed by your two 500 160 profiles. You're going to need 8 corner brackets with your M8 wing nuts, M8 16 bolts, and your flat washers. So for our first step, we are going to use our corner brackets on our two 500s to attach them to our two long ones. So you're going to take your corner brackets. There's going to be one on each corner of your 4160 500 profiles. What you are going to do is you're going to insert your wing nuts firstly. There's two methods that you can do this. You can either take your wing nut, slide it in from the side, and it's in, or you can just take it like this and then press it down and it's in as well. Okay, as soon as you've got these two 500s on your 1350, you need to make sure that your distance between the two is correct. The distance you want from end to end is 500 millimeters. So you can either grab a tape. If you don't have a tape, you can grab one of your 40-40 500s. You have to include it in the box as well. You can just lie them down like this and then just make sure everything is exactly where you need it. So that concludes the base platform of the cockpit. So if you have a look at it, flip it up for you guys. This is what you should see on this current stage. So you've got your two 500 attached to your 1350s. And now we can move on from here, start assembling the other parts. So for our next step, we are going to attach our brackets to our upright profiles, and for this step you are going to need these two specific brackets with your upright profiles, that is 720 mm by 120 mm. So what you're going to do is you are going to need your flathead M8 16 bolts looking like this. This is going to go exactly flush on the bracket. You're going to put wing nuts on your profiles and you're going to bolt them down at the bottom just like this. Alright, so that step is done. You should have something that looks like this right now. So your brackets is attached, 4 bolts on each bracket, and that is what we are going to use to bolt it onto that cockpit. The next part is we are going to assemble our whole wheel deck bracket. For this part you are going to need your two 4080 by 185 profiles, 2 of these specific brackets, left and right, and then your wheelbase bracket. As well, we are going to use in this part our M816 button head, round head bolts, and our flat M816 bolts as well. And that concludes the third part. So this is your end product that you should be seeing right about now. So your 2 profiles are attached to your middle wheel deck profile, and your side brackets is mounted on the side. For step number 4, we will be assembling our pedal tray. For this step, you are going to need your 4160 by 480 and your 4080 by 480 with 2 of these brackets. The bolts that we will be using is our M820 button head bolts with washers that we are going to use to attach these brackets to these profiles. That is our pedal tray completely assembled and done. You should have a product that looks something like this right now. And that's it. For step number 5, we will be assembling the handbrake shifter arm. This is also our last step before we start assembling everything to the cockpit. For this step, you are going to need your 4080 by 480 profile, as well as your 4040 by 320 profile, this little small bracket, and 3 corner brackets. That is our handbrake and shifter arm completed. You should have a product that looks similar to this right about now. We are going to start assembling the parts that we've built to our main platform base. We're going to start with our uprights. So what we're going to do now as the next step is we're going to attach our wing nuts on the top and bottom groove of our cockpit. We're going to take these upright arms, going to put them in place. We're going to bolt them down. Make sure that the length from the front of your cockpit till against your upright is exactly 400 for the best spacing. So for the next step, we are just going to drop our pedal tray into our cockpit. Just going to take it, just make sure that it aligns. It's going to slide right in. Now you're going to take wing nuts, 2 on each side, 2 on that side, and just bolt it down. For the next step, we are going to attach our wheel deck to our upright arms. What you want to do is you're going to take your wing nuts, slide it in on the grooves on the inside. You're going to take your wheel deck, you're going to slide it in, and you're going to bolt it down. It's easier if you have a set of hands that can just help you with this part, just to hold it in place while you bolt it down. If not, it's possible doing it alone as well. It's just easier with somebody's help. For the next step, we are going to attach our handbrake shifter arm. It's quite easy. You're going to have 2 wing nuts on your uprights, 2 wing nuts on the side of your bottom profile, and it's going to sit just like that. For the next step, we are going to attach our back plate, which is going to go on the back of your cockpit, just like that. You're going to bolt it down directly into the profiles. So for the final part of the assembly, we are going to attach the 40/40 profiles on top of the cockpit where your seat is going to bolt onto. For that, you're going to need your 2 40/4500s, 8 corner brackets, and a very important step on this process is your corner brackets has little clips on them. So that is going to make it sit not flush. So what you need to do is take a flat point screwdriver, and you can just press it in there and just break that little clips off on the one side only, and that is going to cause it to go sit nice and flush on the profile. And that is the cockpit fully built. Only thing that's left to do is just to take your blanking plates and just put your blanking plates where they need to go. Take your triangle covers and just neatly put it on so that it just gives the cockpit a nice smooth finish.